There are local newsletters out there making six figures. There are local newsletters out there allowing people to quit their jobs, quit their 9 to 5. And all you got to do is use simple AI tools in order to write this content for you and send it out once a week. That's it. And you have officially started your local newsletter. Now, in this video series, we've been breaking down the Bend Buzz, which is a newsletter in Oregon. We've looked at ways that they have monetized and how they're making money. So check those videos out previous in this series. But what I want to do today is I want to talk through the welcome series because that's another opportunity to make money. So this is my little ChatGPT prompt that I use in order for me to be able to analyze newsletters and learn from them. I don't have to put in big complicated prompts because I've already trained this on what I need. And it's talked about how we can monetize a welcome email. So it's got some ideas for me and I'll talk through these in a second. But what I want to do first is I'm going to sign up to this and we're going to go through the welcome flow. We're going to see what they're doing really well as look at their welcome email either in this video or the next one. It really depends on how complicated and how well set up their welcome series is. So I'm going to put my email in and we'll see what happens on the next page. Okay, so you've seen the page has not changed, which means that they do not have a welcome series of pages to go through and redirects as part of their welcome series. Now, this is an opportunity missed for the Bend Buzz because there are ways there, and I've talked about these in previous series. So go back to this YouTube channel and watch the other series because I've shown multiple ways that you can make money. Now, they might have something going on in their welcome email, so we'll take a look at that in a second. But some of the ways that you can monetize your welcome email or set up a welcome series for people is we could have sponsored welcome spots. So instead of just typing my email address in here and then it stays on this page, we could be redirected. And we could be redirected to a page that's full of sign up offers. This could be local businesses that are offering discounts. These are discounts that these businesses already offer. Maybe it's 20% off for a new customer for getting their nails done. Maybe every Sunday a restaurant has an offer going on. Maybe it is a happy hour for a bar. All of these could be put on a page, redirected, and that's a way to drive subscribers. And straight away, what you're doing is you're giving value. But what we'll do is we'll see if within the actual welcome email, there's some kind of sponsor where somebody would be able to get money from a business so that you, the local newsletter operator, could get money from the business and say, look, I will put you in every single one of my welcome emails. You'll be at the top and you pay me $50 or $150 a month. In the previous video, we talked about how much money you could make from ads. So here's some guides for you on how much you could make for like a month's worth of exposure. Other things we could do is exclusive coupons and ads, as I've just mentioned. Sending people to a page with those straight away, give them value would be great. Affiliate link to a recommended service. We've talked about affiliate links in previous series. That's where you get a commission instead of getting money. For setting an ad, you will get a commission on the sale. We could have an upsell CTA. So we do have in the Bend Buzz, they do have a premium newsletter, this one here, and that would be one way that we could be monetizing. So getting people to sign up to be a premier member straight away. That's $9 a month if we can get people to sign up to that. Cross promotions. So find other local creators. These don't have to just be newsletters. These could be local influencers or things like that, and do some kind of cross promotion. So you could be like, hey, I recommend you go follow these other 4 people or these other newsletters, and these local creators or other local newsletters do the same thing for you. Or you could offer some kind of automation ROI. So you might have a service yourself that you could sell and then you could generate money from that sale. Okay, so this is suggesting some kind of automation, but it could be anything at all that you are selling. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over into my email, see if the welcome email has come through already. Okay, and here we have it. We have got the welcome email. So we've got a welcome message. We can see every time it's coming out at 6 a.m. And the value proposition for signing up. We've got an image. Then we've got a notice to ensure it doesn't go in the spam folder. So most people won't do this. My recommendation for you is actually just to have here a sentence that says reply and say hi, or tell me something you love about Bend. That whole thing. Because you're more likely to get somebody that will reply and say hi. And what we need is engagement, okay? If you're sending lots of emails out and nothing's coming in, you might get marked as spam, and we don't want that. So yes, you could tell people to do this, but most people won't bother. What people are more likely to do is just reply with the word hi. You can incentivize people to reply even more, saying that you have some kind of new subscriber giveaway. It could be as simple as a shout out. So you'll shout out a message, any message that they want, maybe a birthday celebration or something like that, in the newsletter the next month if they reply and say hi with what they would like to include. You're just trying to encourage people to reply, because if your email gets lots of replies, your newsletter gets lots of replies, you're less likely to be marked as spam. Then we've got read the latest newsletter edition, which takes us back to the newsletter. Check out the website. So this newsletter does also have a website. It's got a jobs board. It's got lots and lots of things going on. It's got a blog. So that's fine, but I don't think you're going to get a lot of clicks on this. What I would rather see is some kind of definitely change this up, and then give something straight away. So give them some discounts, give them some offers. Like I said, on the back end, it could be a sponsor that you're getting paid from, it could be an affiliate that you're making money from, but give them some kind of value. Don't just ask them to do things. We're asking them to move to the spam folder, we're asking them to read the latest newsletter, we're asking them to go to a website. That's quite a lot. So I would just give instead of asking, and you'll still get the clicks, and you're probably more likely to get more clicks. This bit down here I really like. So support, my guess is that that goes through to the premium membership to pay $9 a month. Advertise with us, that's a great thing to have at the bottom. So anybody who signs up who is a local but also a business owner can find out about advertising. And the jobs board, we broke down their jobs board in a previous video on this series, second and third video, I believe. So you can go and watch about how they're making money from the jobs board and how they're growing the jobs board. If you want to put a jobs board on your newsletter as well, go and watch those two videos. So this bit down here, I really like, and I like that it's different. You know, you've got the italic font, we've got the different color at the back. That's nice, it grabs the attention. These links are great. I think up here we want to be giving rather than telling people what to do. But as I said, overall not too bad a welcome email, but opportunities missed and opportunities for you with your welcome email to learn from this, change it up, make it work better for you. If you want more help with your local newsletter, then I highly recommend you check out this video on the screen now.